How does this story start? Oh, that's right. Once in a faraway kingdom, there was a prince and princess. They were madly in love, but the prince's father, the king, said, "No, you two are never ever getting together." But one day, the prince and princess ran away. The king was angry as can be, so he sent out all his knights, but not 2 knights. They were sick, of course. After 2 nights, the knights came back. One of the knights stood in front of the king and cried, "Sorry, sir, we could not find your son, or the girl, sorry." "That's not good enough," yelled the king. The king stayed up all night, but at 11 o'clock he saw the bushes moving. So he quietly walked through the hall, down the stairs, and out the door. It was the prince and princess. "Son, go to your room now, and she is going to the cellar, ha ha," yelled the king. "But father," cried the prince. "Room," screamed the king. He picked up the girl, walked to the cellar, and threw her in. "Tomorrow you're going to be hanged," yelled the king. The prince was very, very upset. He was sadly locked in his room. The next day, every person in the village but the prince was crowded around the king. When they brought out the princess, she cried, "Please don't, I'll love your son." "Rubbish, now be quiet," yelled the king. Meanwhile, the prince heard a noise at his door. It was the chef. He was unlocking the door. "Go and get your girl," cried the chef. "Thanks," said the prince. He sprinted down the hall, round the corner, down the stairs, and out the door. They were just about to hang the princess. But the king heard, "Stop!" "Wait," yelled the king. "Father, stop. I'll love this girl. She is my true love," cried the prince. "Rubbish she is," said the king. "She what rubbish? No, she is my one and only love in my life." The prince told his father. In the crowd, people started to chant, "Prince, prince, prince." "Stop that," yelled the king. "Fine, but the wedding is in 2 days," cried the king. So the prince and princess ran to get ready for their wedding and lived happily ever after.